Hello everyone. Today I'm here with Zack, also known as Asmongold, a World of Warcraft player and a famous streamer. Most of you have already watched him or know him. So hello Zack, how are you doing today?
What's going on, man? Doing pretty good. Just got up a little bit ago, playing some WoW as usual, and that's pretty much it.
That's great. So we had a very small introduction about you, but could you tell me a bit more about yourself?
The way I always describe myself whenever I do one of these is a professional neckbeard. I play WoW. Basically, I make videos about WoW. I stream WoW. I play other games too, but that's pretty much what I like to do. That's my main game, and that's pretty much all there really is to it. I don't really know what else really to say.
I see. So you also play Diablo, right? You used to play
Oh yeah.
Diablo.
Oh, I went crazy on that game. Like I love Diablo. I even like Overwatch. I play Overwatch too. I played Path of Exile. I played Halo. I played Mario Maker. Like I love Mario Maker. Like there's tons of games that I play, but the main game that I create content for online is going to be World of Warcraft. Yeah.
That's awesome. So does your battle tag have any special meaning or significance? How did you come up with it?
You mean like the Asmongold name?
Yeah?
Well, basically, a lot of people ask me this, and what I always usually I tell them is that it's a long story and I don't have time to tell them. But since we're here, I'll go ahead and kind of let everybody know. Pretty
Awesome.
much the way that it worked is that back whenever we were like 6 or 7, I don't know if this was you, but this was definitely me. We would like be in the backyard or like out in the woods or something like that, and we'd be like trying to think of code names, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna be like like Master Chief or something like that or something like that. And the one that I always used and the one that I kind of like used at that point was Asmongold. And so throughout the years, I tried to like I was like really really into Halo whenever I was younger, and so I would try to put Spartan in whatever like type of like on like MySpace or on World of Warcraft even whenever I started, and obviously that was taken. But the one name that was never taken was Asmongold, and so ever since then, ever since I was like 7, I've kind of used this name intermittently and interchangeably as like with Zack or whatever. And so that's pretty much that's the whole story. Is it's just a name that I've used and it's stuck because nobody else is. It's a completely original name. It's not derivative of anything or anything like that. So that's pretty much how I got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We love to hear stories like that. Well, you have been playing World of Warcraft like forever. So how did you pick it up and what do you like most about it?
So my story with beginning World of Warcraft is the same as most kids' story with drug addiction. Um, I was kind of it was in computer class back in the day, and I had a kid that basically offered to sell me the game for like $20. And at that point, I didn't really know. I mean, I was 16, right? $20 is kind of a good amount of money. Actually, I was 15 at that point, and so I eventually like after he pressured me into it, I finally bought this game. And I just put it on my bookshelf, and I never thought about it until the summer. Whenever my friend Zack, he's also on Twitch, Mikkel Reevy, he kind of like because he came over because his parents live or his dad lives down here, and so he would come down every summer to visit his dad. And he came over, and we would always play Halo. And he looked on my bookshelf, and he saw World of Warcraft. He's like, "What the hell are we playing Halo for? We need to play this game." And so this was in the summer of 2006, July, if I remember correctly. And so ever since then, like he and I played the game together along with a lot of other real life friends. And it's been, like sometimes it's just been me playing, sometimes it's just been like him playing, really. And, you know, e- I guess like ever since then, at least one of us has been probably playing the game in one facility or another. So that's kind of how I started playing. And I've pretty much played consistently ever since then, except for like a couple of months with Diablo and also maybe like a month with Overwatch and Path of Exile too. But that's about it.
Awesome. So what's the longest gaming marathon you've made? I guess it's in WoW, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I never really have been a guy to just sit down and play for a very, very extended period of time. Whenever Legion came out, I played for about 24, 25 hours straight. And yeah, that was really actually not that bad for me to do. I was expecting I was going to completely like burn out after that, but it really wasn't that bad. And I enjoyed it a lot. But in terms of like the long gaming marathons, I don't really go more than like probably like really like 5 or 8 hours. I never really play longer than that. I usually get up and do other stuff. It's healthy to do that as well.
Of
And
course.
so I try to, despite however many soft drinks I drink and, sitting here and eating a box of snacks, I do try to at least maintain some degree of, like physical, like a prowess. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good for the younger players to hear as well. You don't
Yeah,
have to make that long marathons.
yeah.
So, what is your favorite class, and which class would you add to the game, and why? I mean, from the ones that are not in game right now.
It might come as a surprise to people, but my favorite class is a warrior. I played a warrior ever since 2006. It's been awesome ever since then. It's had its ups and downs, of course, but for the most part, I've enjoyed it definitely. And if I was going to add any sort of a class, I would probably add a necromancer. I think that would be really cool to where it would be, I guess, like a combination of like a hunter and like a demonology warlock, but with a lot of different pets. It's like if you had a death knight and he always had out Army of the Dead. So I just feel that that would be really, really fun to play with. I don't know how fun it would be to play against, but it would definitely be an interesting addition to the game. So I would definitely say probably a necromancer.
Awesome. So, speaking of that, you are in charge of making some changes in World of Warcraft. What would you change?
I would probably make all of the raid difficulties. I'd consolidate all the raid difficulties and then have the easier raids like kind of fulfill the same function as kind of LFR and normal mode, and to where people would feel like they're moving forward in content, not just repeating it over and over. I always felt like that was kind of a negative point in WoW, and ever since they've done that, I think that it kind of diminishes the achievement of like killing a boss once you've already killed it on like an easier difficulty. So it would probably be that.
Awesome. So, how's a streaming life? And did you ever believe in your starting gaming days that you would one day have such a big audience cheering for you? How does it feel
Uh,
like?
I never really thought about it, honestly. I never really thought about it. Even now I don't really think about it. I just think about getting on my stream and like making making content for people and just having a good time. Like I don't really look at it as like being like a big streamer, like a small streamer, like a medium streamer, anything like that. I just go on there. I have people who like to watch me. I'm really thankful for that and I enjoy it every time. Now, obviously sometimes it can get stressful, especially if I have to do other things at the same time, like make videos, do things in real life. I have people want to come over or whatever else. And so all those things trying to juggle it around is of course very discombobulating and it's sometimes kind of stressful. But ultimately I'm really thankful for it. I enjoy every time that I do it basically, and I'm thankful for everybody that comes in and wants to hang out.
All right. So, where do you think you owe this success? And I mean, what's the secret?
If there was a secret, if there was like a one sentence word or like a phrase like, oh, you just do this and then that's it, you're gonna that's it, you're gonna have a good stream and
Really?
everything. Obviously everybody would do it. I don't really think that there's any sort of a defined like I think that there are different I don't really know how to word this, but different I guess like ways that you can look at it and different types of like ideas that you can go towards streaming and go into streaming with and go into making content with. And whenever you do that, you're probably going to do better than people who didn't go in there with those ideas. My best advice to people who try to create content online or do anything like that is to try to do two things. This is what I try to do in my videos is to educate and to entertain. And more than that, what I really want to say to people, and this is if as far as I know, this is the closest thing that you could come to like a one-liner mantra with how to, I guess, like do well online, is to make sure that people they end your content after watching your video or watching your stream, they end it better off than whenever they started. And if you can give that to people, I think that you're definitely on the road to success.
That's nice. It's really nice to have educational content on YouTube, on Twitch, everywhere. So, what are your goals for this year? Your gaming goals, and maybe the first months of the upcoming year?
Um, to be honest, I don't really tell people my goals. I do not tell people my goals, and I'll tell you guys why. Telling somebody your goals, telling somebody what your goals are, gives you my understanding is it gives you the psychological, I guess the same feeling that you get for whenever you complete that same goal. And so I don't really tell people whatever my real goals are. Like my goals are always like it's a general idea to do as much as I can, as much of it as I can. And so like stream more, make more content, get more viewers, get more subscribers, that's always what it is. And in WoW, get more purples, get more perps, get more legendary gear. I mean, like, come on, like that's what it's all about. And so that's obviously my goals. My specific numbers and everything, I don't really tell people what those are because those change all the time. And also, I don't really like to tell people my goals because, as I said, it kind of gives you the psychological feeling as achieving them yourselves. And I want to save that for whenever I actually meet that goal.
All right. So we analyzed a bit about how you want to be your content to be educational and entertaining at the same time.
Yeah.
But do you have any advice or thoughts you'd like to share with your fans or other aspiring streamers, content creators that want to be like you?
Well, I think that the first thing that I would tell people to do that were aspiring to be like me is don't try to be like me. If you try to be like somebody else, the best thing that you can be is like somebody else. You want to try to be yourself and you want to try and make your own content. Now, there are a lot of people that I look at and I say, hey, this guy has a really, really great job of presenting content, of doing things in exactly the right way, of saying the right words, being clever at the right times and anything like that. And so I look at those people and I say, what can I take from what they do and incorporate that into what I do? But I would recommend for anybody out there that's trying to make content online, do not try to be like somebody else. Try to be yourself. Try to be yourself because that's what people are going to come. They don't want to watch, the D-list version of PewDiePie, right? They want to see a new person. If you want to be successful, you have to be yourself. That's the main thing that I would recommend for people to do. But if anything else, as I said before, it's that one line that I think is probably the closest thing to what will make you successful, which is make sure people end your content better off than whenever they started it.
Awesome. I think it's time to proceed to the serious questions of this interview. So, when will you save your bird?
The what?
I think it's time that we need to proceed to the serious questions of this
Okay.
interview.
All right.
So,
All right. Good.
When will you save your bird?
Save your bird?
Yes, save your bird.
Oh, my beard. I thought you said
yeah,
bird. I was like,
fuck.
where's there a bird in here? Oh my god.
Oh my
You
god,
know.
let's retake that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. I was confused there for a second.
Yeah.
So here's why
Yeah.
I don't shave my beard.
Wait. Let's take that again. Okay. Let's retake that question. Okay.
Okay.
I have to pronounce it correctly, I think.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, when will you shave your beard? Okay, I fucked up. Okay. All right. So you can continue, and
Okay.
I will cut.
Okay. So the beard. The reason I don't shave my beard, I think I look kind of better with a beard, and hopefully nobody sees me without one. But also, I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Like, it's easier to just have the beard, right? If I go like 5 or 6 days and I'm like clean shaven, it looks obviously like I haven't shaved. But if I go 5 or 6 days with having a beard and I haven't shaved, it just looks like I have a beard. So it's kind of, if for nothing else, a way to save time. So it sounds kind of ridiculous, but that's pretty much the way that I've always looked at it.
Yeah. So Burger King or Taco Bell?
I went to Taco Bell yesterday, and I went to Burger King 2 days ago.
That's a hard one, I know.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna go with Taco Bell. I think I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. There are a lot of reasons for that. See, there's Taco Bell. Let me go ahead. Can I show you here? No, I don't have the Taco. Where did the Burger King drink go? The Taco Bell drink right here, this is a 44-ounce drink, and this is actually a Wendy's drink, but it's the same thing. This is a 32-ounce drink. And so a large at Wendy's, or at Burger King, is only 32 ounces, and a large, actually an extra large, but it's only 10 cents more. Trust me, I fucking know. At Taco Bell is 44 ounce, and so you get more than what you pay for. Also, I've just gone to Taco Bell a lot longer than I've gone to Burger King. Honestly, I remember my mom would take me to Taco Bell whenever I'd do well on a spelling test, which is basically never. So, I have a lot of good memories of Taco Bell. I definitely do.
Great. Alliance or Horde?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the faction I played for a decade. Definitely.
But
definitely
maybe you're
Alliance.
a secret spy just to refill your
Oh,
secret.
yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Well, to me, I've never really looked at it like that. I just like the game, and people play Alliance, people play Horde. Some people are red, some people are blue. I don't really spend a lot of time thinking about it.
Awesome. So I think we can wrap it up. Do you have any final shout-outs?
Shoutouts. Yeah, there's this one guy on YouTube. He really does a good job. I've been watching him for a really long time. His name's Asmongold. And he makes really, really good content on YouTube and also on Twitch, twitch.tv/Asmongold, and also youtube.com/Asmongold. So I would say, yeah, definitely that guy. Really,
I've
really
never
good
heard of him. First time in my life.
Yeah, he's not, doesn't really, he's not that good, but we're trying to help him out.
All right, let's help this guy. Let's help him, guys. So thank you for having this interview with me. Thank you everyone for watching. You can all follow Asmongold on Twitter. I have the tag right here. Just drop him a follow, please. Thank you very, very much once again. So I guess we'll see you on stream.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for
All
having me on.
right, thank you. Bye.